Hey y'all, it's Gray, and I wanted to talk about something a little bit off the track compared to what I normally talk to. And that issue is sexism in gaming. The reason I'm on the title screen of TF2 is because my recording program goofed up seriously and refused to record, and it still refuses to record, so I'm going to do some maintenance on that, see if I can get it working. And yeah, unfortunately, it did not capture the video that I was already doing on this topic. This topic, a little heavier than most, sexism in gaming. I was in a game a little while ago where someone spoke on the mic, and they were female, I could tell that, and they were instantly greeted with harassment of the kind that I would prefer never happened, ever, and I'm certainly not going to describe on this channel because it was too heavy, absolutely too intense. And this channel is absolutely a family-friendly channel. I try and keep it that way. So that behavior kind of is utterly disgraceful. Once the stereotype for a gamer again, violent 15-something male who lives in his mother's basement, has a neckbeard, harasses women, harasses everyone, has no respect for others, etc., etc., etc. That's really not helping with the gamer stereotype. And I know it sounds like it's just one person amongst many. I mean, there are plenty of friendly gamers, but in reality, even one person can help perpetuate a stereotype. Like, with some stereotypes, I hear about them, and I don't think those exist. And then someone shows up and acts exactly like that stereotype. Like, I used to think gamers weren't like the stereotype says they are, until I started playing TF2 and met some of these people. And now I acknowledge that they definitely do exist. And that's a bad thing. Because if we keep perpetuating the stereotype of gamers, there's going to be all kinds of animosity between gamers and the public who believe this. For example, if you read Penny Arcade, I have somewhat of an addiction to Penny Arcade, and I read the archives back from 2002. Yep, that's 14 years ago. And it was a post by Jerry Holkins shortly after the sniper shootings in Washington, D.C. He was at the movies, and he heard someone behind him saying, "Oh, it was probably a 15-year-old gamer," before any verdict had been delivered or whatever. As it turned out, it was a 40-year-old dude who I don't remember what. And that kind of thing is just, one, it gives gamers a bad name. Two, it makes gamers angry at the people who don't like them like that. And that just isn't helping. Because it's well established in gaming circles that video games are an art form and entertainment that people should be able to appreciate. And the fact of the matter is, if gamers have this kind of stereotype, we're not going to get more people playing video games. Once we can get the whole world gaming, I'm going to say it's a success. Furthermore, if we act this toxic, especially to minorities, I know several people who have avoided playing games because they are female, because they are racially a minority, because they're LGBT, whatever. And that isn't right. Come on. You guys, it's a universally accepted fact, I hope it should be, that being racist or sexist or whatever, jerk move. Don't do that. That's wrong. And now that certain people in the TF2 community and other gaming communities, I assume, are alienating others through their actions, that's not right. That's just not right, and it's making gaming ever more niche and less accessible to others who could potentially have the fun that we have had with this game and others. I have had some of the happiest moments of my life while playing video games, and it makes me incredibly angry to realize that there are some people whose actions have made it so that other people cannot have that kind of joy, at least not in the current state of things. And I know I seem like a pretty decent person, but I have had my share of toxicity too. When playing TF2, I tend to be too quick to judge people based on cosmetics or whatever, or what they say in chat. I mean, someone may look like a total idiot until they talk to you or you know them, because TF2, really, it isn't a reflector of someone's potential as a person. I may be god-awful at Sniper, and I may look like a fool when playing Sniper, because I do. That doesn't mean I'm an idiot. I can at least click on things and run a YouTube channel, sort of. So, if you want gaming to stay kind of a hipster niche thing that has a bad name outside of its own circle, then go ahead, continue abusing people, but know that what you are doing, people who do this, is absolutely not okay. You can't just do this stuff and expect that we as a community are not going to be affected by that. Thank you for listening to this somewhat angry rant by me. I appreciate your watching. Until next time, folks.